What's going on, guys? Tyson Anderson, Mr. Hammer Down, House Creek, John Gotti. Listen, guys, he's directly off of Meacham's Deplorable and House Creek Belladonna. Meacham's Deplorable is right off of National Large Pack Champion and Field Champion Wilson's Guinness and Cooper Lake Jackie. Guinness, of course, is off of Field Champion Meacham's Doug and Meacham's Ballerina. Cooper Lake Jackie is off of Meacham's Shoelace and Meacham's Blue Silk. And on the bottom, House Creek Belladonna is off of Field Champion Cooper Lake Rudy and Meacham's Ballerina again. Rudy, of course, is off of Wilson's Izzo and Cooper Lake Cara. Ballerina is off of Southwood Spike, near Field Champion Southwood Spike and Field Champion Southwood's Brittany. Listen, guys, just so you know, Brittany's also a litter mate to Shoelace. The reason this dog is up for sale is I'm selling this female. I don't even run this breeding. I'm selling this male, for a buddy of mine. He bought the dog from Joe Wonsey about 5 weeks ago. He's into falconry, and this is the flat out truth. You can call Joe Wonsey, and I'll probably post his number in the description. Joe Wonsey sold on the dog, and he told my buddy, listen, this dog right here can win and he can finish. And this male, I got him down here because my buddy knows nothing about beagles. He uses these dogs. He's bought 5 or 6 of them. He uses them just to run the rabbit around, and his red-tailed hawk kills the rabbit or flushes, dives down, kills the rabbit. He does this noise or whatever he does, call, and the hawk brings the rabbit back to his hand, and he switches it out for a piece of meat. You can check this thing out on YouTube. It's pretty cool. But the dog just doesn't like the hawk. It keeps charging at the hawk, and he's gamey, so it's just not going to work for him, because once you scare the hawk won't work. He won't work with the dogs anymore. So he's put a lot of time in this hawk, and he's like, listen, I'm not going to take the chance. I don't care about this dog or how much money I put in him. Just let me get $1,000 back out of him, and I don't care. So I said, okay, fine. So he's left me in charge to do all of that. I do a lot of business back and forth with him. So he gave me him and one other male. The other male, I think, sale is pending. I figured this male would be a more, apt male to move pretty quickly. I actually have went ahead and started trying to transition the dog. He's never ran a cottontail in briars like North Carolina, obviously, right? He hasn't made that transition. Right now, he's $1,000. If I transition John, in a month from now, he'll be $1,500. The $500 will go directly to me. The $1,000 will go directly to my buddy. That's that. Here are a couple pictures of Deplorable. Him with Jim, a couple of them, and I think there's one somewhere. Here it is. Here's one with him with Mr. Mike Brown, Jim's, half partner on a lot of the dogs, right? Deplorable, I don't know a whole lot about, but I've heard he was one heck of a dog and is one heck of a dog, and is soon to finish. I think he only needs points or either win, something like that, to finish. And Mr. Wonsey told me Belladonna was just a brutal dog. Said I think he turned $6,000 down for her and $8,500 down for her litter mate sister. So they're good dogs. All this stuff is Meacham's line. I mean, if you like this stuff, it's all Michigan breeding. This male is a full 15-inch male. He's a beautiful son of a gun. He's got all the personality in the world. He loves people. He doesn't bark a lot in the kennel or anything like that. You turn him loose, he's all over you. He loves attention. He's a solid dog. I mean, I really like him. From what Wonsey has told me, the dog has been deer broke. Or he was semi deer broke, from him. He went to my buddy in lower Wisconsin, and he fully broke him. I checked him yesterday morning and yesterday evening. He didn't take a deer on me. He had every opportunity to. He did not. He hunted really good. Didn't really get to jumping any rabbits just because, like I said, he doesn't know these terrains. Never hit a briar in his life. And, Michigan does not have briars. They have, wide open woods, ferns, and grass-covered beds and all that stuff. They don't have briars, okay? They don't have what we have in North Carolina at all. So the dog is totally different for this dog, and you can't blame the dog, right? The dog is bred very well. He's all, like I said, Jim Meacham stuff. He's all of that. If that's what you're into, I don't. It doesn't bother me either way. But I'm trying to help my buddy out. So it is what it is. Like I said, if I hold him here for 30 days and I transition him, he will be $1,500, because this dog, anybody that knows me, from Antonio Ford to any of these guys that's out here that knows me, a lot of these people know of me, but they don't know me. They'll tell you I will work a dog, you know. And as a matter of fact, here's a picture of, I wasn't going to post this, but here's a picture of Antonio Ford of A&A Beagles. Here's his male, A&A's double up boomer, the day that I picked him up from him, about how many weeks ago, 5-6 weeks ago. And here we don't have those big open woods and mountains and stuff like guys in Kentucky and upstate do, in Michigan, New York. I got to really put the miles on the dog because there's a lot of flat land. But here he is today. This was just taken 3 days ago. Look at the difference. And I've had to rest this dog a lot because he hunts like a maniac. He doesn't have any kind of regard for his body. So I have to be the one to make the determination, okay, look, I got to call and pull you. So I'm going to run this dog the same. Look at what he looks like now, John, and you can imagine what he's going to look like if I keep him here in a month, okay? So he'll be $1,500 in 30 days. If a person, has got 7 days to buy this dog now, if he does not sell in 7 days, he will be $1,500, and he will not be able to be purchased after 7 days from today. So I'm just letting you guys know that. This is House Creek John Gotti. Again, his price is $1,000 firm. There's no negotiation there. We don't want shotguns. He doesn't want chicken hawk, blinders or little cords that go around in their feet. He doesn't want any of that. He wants the cash. He's already said that. And that's what it is. The little bit of mouth that I did hear him do, he doesn't have a big mouth. I do know he gives a good piece of mouth out on the little bit of track that I heard him on a video my buddy had. They sent me some time ago when he first got him and asked me did I know anything about the line. And but he was purchased directly from Joseph Wonsey, or as everybody knows as Joe. And like I said, I'll provide his number in the description. You guys can call him and ask him about Gotti. He'll know him as Gotti. My buddy calls him John. I call him John. But he'll tell you, I had too many. This dog was the one I was going to trial. And the guy came up and offered me good money for the dog. So he paid more than $1,000 for this dog, okay? He brought him down to lower Wisconsin, and it just isn't working with the Hawk. The dog is a solid dog from what he said. He doesn't have a lot of any kind of extra mouth whatsoever. He's got a good nose. Like I said, I turned him loose here. He bird dog through there. That's about how they're going to be because, those guys don't believe in a lot of handling. You turn them loose, they go and they'll jump a rabbit. Hairs don't sit like cottontails. So nothing to hide with this dog. I am going to be trying to get some video on him. I'm not going to really do a lot of running with him. I really would rather get him gone because I'm getting paid to work other dogs here. I don't have time to work a dog that it's not for a client of mine or something that's not going to benefit me. I mean, it would benefit me if I knew for a fact that he's not going to sell. If he is going to sell, I don't mind working with someone and even still saying, hey guys, if you want me to work him, I'll keep him here for X amount of time and I'll finish working him. But the dog is tone broke. You don't have to shock him. He will come right in. He handles like a dream. But what I'm talking about as far as working him in the briars. So if he sells to somebody down south, hey, you're good because y'all don't have a lot of briars like that either. I've hunted all Louisiana and Texas and all around there. I know what you guys have, Mississippi, Alabama. I know what they have. He'll be perfect. Okay. If you're in a briery type of place, more so like upstate Georgia, Virginia, South Carolina, certain parts of Kentucky, you're going to need to make that transition. But it's not hard. You just run him. That's all you got to do. He's seems like a very sensible dog, a very smart dog. So that's it. So that's House Creek John Gotti. Again, Meacham's Deplorable and House Creek Belladonna. He's got littermate brothers and sisters that have both finished out of this litter. And some of them are turning on to finish out now. I mean, some of them I think only need places, wins or points. Again, some of those dogs just like their father to finish. Some of his children again has finished before he has. So that are litter mates to this dog, obviously. So yeah, you guys, let me know what you guys want to do. You can email me at Anderson's Beagles. That is ANDERSONSBAGLES 2010 @gmail.com. Again, that's Anderson's Beagles. AndersonsBeagles2010 or you can reach me at a very temporary number that I'll be at for the next few days here at some running grounds at area code 910-239-4508. Again, that number is area code 910-239-4508. I'll be here for about 3 or 4 days doing a project with some other dogs. You can give me a call. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. House Creek John Gotti, Tyson Anderson, Mr. Hammer Down. We'll see you when we see you.